Hey guys, my name is Matt, and I'm here to do a product review on one of my favorite pieces of DJ gear, the Traktor S8 board. Now, right out of the box, this thing isn't too interesting. It actually sat on the shelf for a little bit, collecting dust. I didn't use it as much as I thought I would, but I've recently discovered it's quite powerful. Now there is a mapping that this guy makes. You can get it on Patreon. His name is Alex Jimenez. Big ups to him. He's been working on this for years. And I've been a Patreon member for about maybe a year now, supporting the project. And it's come a really long way from what it was. So the display screen here on the S8 board, you actually have like different options of what you want to do with it. See? He's actually made this screen here with settings screen where you can pick. You can have the Traktor S8 settings that it normally comes with, the map settings, display settings, other settings. You can customize all this stuff. So like display settings, we've got the general, the browser, um, the stem decks, the remix decks. Anyway, you can modify it to your liking. And right now I've got the Pioneer CDJ 3000 screen. You can also do CDJ Nexus 2 screen, which is really cool because the one that comes from Traktor is not that great. And then another thing that they've done here is these buttons here on the side, the hot cue, the loop, the freeze, and the remix buttons. They used to just do, like, you press that, you could just do the hot cues. You press the loop, you could just do the loops. You press the freeze button, you get this cool thing that Traktor has for the freezing. I think Serato has it too. But now with this mapping, right? When you hit shift and then freeze, you get a secondary screen, like it's effects, and the top four pads are like your on off effects, so they stay on. You tap them and they stay on, and the ones on the bottom you have to hold them down. This is really cool, really cool. And another feature, you press. I guess I should put the Traktor screen on for you guys. Let's just take a look at this for a second. I'm getting too excited here. So this is the Supreme Edition, which is what the mapping's called. These are the S8 controls. So it's got all your functionality and then your secondary functionality once you hit the shift button. What it can do down here, Supreme Edition, screen and pads. So this explains what the mapping does. He's basically rewritten the board to be, it's a lot of fun to spin on this board now. I gotta tell you, it's a lot of fun. It just makes sense. So there's a whole community of people like working together to make this thing really work. Development. You got hot cue mode, advanced loop mode, stems mode, legacy remix mode, default loop mode. Look at this. You've got even a sequencer, which it did not come with a sequencer. But they've built in a sequencer, which is pretty impressive. I mean, you had your remix decks, but now there's a sequencer, which is pretty cool. So let's test it out. I'm also doing a video here on the new Traktor Pro Plus subscription, and you got a drum machine that it comes with. You got different patterns that you can choose. It's really cool for jamming around. And usually DJs, what they do is they have like a drum machine that they hook into their DJ system, and in the middle in their set they'll use that machine to trigger like their drum patterns. They make like a kit that they do live, and so this one is built in, and they already have 4 different artists that have shared their kits with you. And when you click the next button, you get different patterns. This gives the intensity of the pattern. And whoops. pitch. You get the pitch. And this one is a compressor here, the duck. So whatever track you're playing, you hit the effects unit 1, and it'll play on that deck. And then this duck here is a compressor, which will duck the track sound to let your drums through. And there's one of the effects buttons. You know, it's a hold one. So let's check it out. I'm also doing a review on Beatport streaming app that you can get right now. You get 3 months free with Traktor Pro Plus. Totally worth it. So I just got this and just checked it out last night. It is pretty sick. So you get their curated DJ lists that they've made. They've already taken a lot of time, like some Beatport DJs, and put together like session lists of their favorite tracks. You got hidden gems, you got everything from like house to Afro house, bass club, dance, DJ tools, drum and bass, dubstep. I mean, it's all here. It's really cool. Check it out. Is that the one? Alright, so you grab a track and drag it up there. This is all coming off the Beatport website. So I'll give the tractor board a go here and let you see what it can do. DJ tip here. You set your loop length like 16 bars. Start at the beginning of the track and jump 16 bars. See where you land on. So I just landed on the main beat of the track. So I make a cue point there. And I scrub through the track quickly and make my cue points. I use these cue points to jump around in my set to make a mix. This track is so bland, I don't know what's going on. But here we go. It's about to sound cool. We'll mix it up. Another cool feature, hold down shift, press your effects button, and now your filter. Now your filter is a delay or a reverb. Check out the reverb.
Them boy they get me cross and asking teeth me now laugh, but show me took them like a Python data. Never go on. I see them swooping, circling above my head like vulture. Never seen so many pimps saying that the street kind of bomb, as a chick like bomb, as a chick like bomb. Them a talk about chick, them a talk about click, them a talk about sick. Them a talk about bad man, them bad man, they make pop music. Them a talk about money, them a talk about jewels, them a talk about whip. Make all the money and to run and give right back to the man to rotted. We make this music and keep on the national radio play. These days the producers are the stars, so won't get any royalties anyway. I wanna find the subject, rightfully yours and rightfully mine. You don't wanna pay respect to reggae, that's fine, but please write your own bassline. Karaoke, me no mind wanna talk over songs, but you all said this was released before, so you're part of the Caribbean. And just so you know, when you call him diva, I was like, whoa. Up in the man, €300 for your show, DPMO. Not even a theater at full stay from the airport to the venue. My youth been know about you, but me if you were fresh before the pass through. Can you hear what they say? No rest the business. behavior back.
You walk by, gunshot clot in a Ross eye. Lick the bullseye just like Hawkeye. Nine ain't easy, man I get dark and greasy. Bad man thing no easy. Gunshot left them leaky. I get the mic, I'm greedy. Some MCs move too needy. Like Nikki, I'm like Wheelie. I know you wanna be, but you can't be me. Can't beg me no pardon. Big gun Osama Bin Laden. Oh Gaddafi, block and right up the block like Shatty. Kill off your sound, the boy, they too chatty. Them not talking up, big 45 magnum flat, you know. When me wine, you know, me get dark, you know. Left your block like Brave and tie, you know. Beg me no pardon. Big gun Osama Bin Laden. Oh Gaddafi, block and right up the block like Shatty. Kill off your sound, the boy, they too chatty. Them love talking up, big 45 magnum flat, you know. When me wine, you know, me get dark, you know. Left your block like Brave and tie, you know.
Look here, it even says Pioneer DJ right on the thing. Pretty cool.
I get the mic, I'm greedy. Some MCs move too needy. Like Nikki, I'm like Wheelie. I know you wanna be, but you can't be me. 9 ain't easy, 9 ain't nice. I'll go blind like free blind mice. You took the chance, I'll check that dice. Man, take for your life. 9 ain't easy, 9 ain't nice. I will go blind like free blind mice. You took the chance, I'll check that dice. Man, take for your life. Put in the bars and take out the hype. Boy, try think that to that tonight. Check man, I try to out a line. Don't take out a line. Check man, I try to out a place. 4, 5 match, take out your face. Take out your mates. When I shoot, I'ma take out the waist. Waist. 9 ain't easy. Man, I get dark and greasy. Bad man thing no easy. Gunshot left them leaky. I get the mic, I'm greedy. One to them move too needy. Like Nikki, I'm like Wheelie. I know you wanna be, but you can't be me. Run it. Before the fire ignite, don't no better keep silent. And no make me get violent. Come me with turn up at your door without appointment. Silent. And no make me get violent. He's a boy nothing. Silent. And no make me get violent. Come me with your little petty excitement. Silent. And no make me get violent. Me no aisle, me no lotion, me no cream, me no ointment. Shut your mouth. Push. Not too much. I know get. Yes. Who them a try this? Whether in a private or public? No. How are you depend? What do you wait on? You think fit defend the thing, fit defend. Now push no again. I will now wait on and use it with me 2 foot in me right and me live and keep silent. And no make me get violent. Come me with her, and no make me get appointment. Silent. And no make me get violent. Me's a boy no textile man, you better keep silent. And no make me get violent. Come me with on your little petty excitement. Silent. And no make me get violent. You know I oil, me no lotion, me no cream, me no ointment. One bag of chat, but the bye. I know you alone can bust it bye. Me no fear alien, but a sci-fi. Don't try this me, don't bother try. I will make your mother cry. Try that crap with some other guy. In fact, don't try that, why? You might end up with a black eye. Georgie porgy, pudding and pie. Me no kiss girl and make them cry. Real man, hey, me no butterfly. Feed well, me no live on French fry. Me no go lie, now sell some fight. This me you get slapped like a sunfly. Now but that thing said that me ya go stand by. Keep silent, and no make me get violent. Come me we turn up at your door without a wine, man. Silent, and no make me get violent. He's a boy, no textile, man. You better keep silent, and no make me get violent. Come me we done your little bit. Silent, and no make me get violent. Me no oil, me no lotion, me no cream, get ointment. Shut it, man, shut it, man, shut it, man.
Super Canadian Mega Mix. Tracker SA port. had tons of fun. This Beatport thing is amazing. And if you just want to change up the vibe, you go jump in another set list. Look at this deep dubstep from January. It only takes a second for it to load. It remembers your favorites and your cue points. This is from another set list. Best dubstep from January. Right, brand new tracks I never spun before. It's so easy to just, you know, boom, 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 there's all your cue points.
surveyor arrives, burns your flesh off with his volcano mouth. Zork the surveyor, Zork surveyor, Zork the surveyor. Zork the surveyor, 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 Zork the surveyor.
Double drop. Alright guys, the video's cut out. But you get the idea. You get the idea. Traktor S8 board is pretty sick. So yeah, I hope you like the video and get your hands on one of these things. Alright, peace.